if I may.
Please, just state your name and position for the record, and then proceed.
Aloha, I'm Austin Martin. I'm the chairman of the Libertarian Party of Hawaii. I'm here today to oppose this bill and add a few comments to my written testimony by pointing out a few should be obvious things. Number one is that informed consent is really important. It's impossible to separate this bill from the greater context of a very aggressive and forceful push by the Hawaiian state to eliminate the health choices of individuals, to force them to obtain medicines that they do not want. This bypassing of informed consent is extremely harmful to our society in a number of ways. And I think this is actually the first issue, is that regardless of whether you think these other folks in the room are educated enough to have valid health opinions that you think should be binding on others is absolutely irrelevant. They have a right to decide for better or for worse. And we do not get to act like the potential presence of a disease is grounds for taking away their capacity as individuals. That would be number one. Number two is that there is a multi-billion-dollar lobbying industry which is active in this room right now with a massive profit incentive to take away such choice from the vaccine hesitant and turn them into unwilling consumers. And all they have to do is buy enough votes. They, not long ago, convinced many of us that we needed to carry around vaccine passports in order to go eat at a restaurant. We are talking about oppression that really should turn our stomachs. So we cannot separate this bill from the context of what the state has been trying to do by force, by hook or by crook. Nor can we separate it from the fact that these companies and their profit motive are hooked up with a multi-billion-dollar propaganda machine, and we are looking at the results of the politicization of medicine, where our bodies are the market that is being fought over without our consent. That's the problem today. Regardless of whether you agree with the vaccine salesmen, and they are salesmen, and they do have a pitch, and they are absolutely influencing the political arrangement of this to where everybody who disagrees with vaccine must automatically be a certain wing or a certain political perspective. And everybody who blindly believes everything the vaccine salesmen say with total credulity is a good other side. Most of us are just people who don't care about all that. We just don't want to be forced against our will to take medicines that we neither want nor need. I think it's really important that we look at this from both a fiscal perspective. This is just an irresponsible, terrible bill from the get-go. It just shows total disdain and disrespect for the people, our taxes, our economy, our society. But the trotting upon the individual rights, this is what Mussolini would call fascism. The father of fascism defined it as the merger between state and corporate power and interest. And here we are doing exactly that. And it's from the people and the party that we would think least likely, or at least many would think least likely to embrace such policy. This is the danger of excess certainty, the hubris of religious zealots who would impose their will on others because they are so sure they're right. Science is robust. There is no broad, total agreement. There is always exploration, new ideas, new questions. And when we take away those choices and the freedom of inquiry, the entire field suffers. And there are vaccine salesmen and pharmaceutical companies who want exactly that. They don't care about the science and they don't care about public health. They care about their profit motive. And they're very eager to dress it up as if it were public health. But the truth is, public health is better served by freedom than by tyranny. Thank you for hearing me today. Have an excellent day.
Thank you. Anybody else?